Rousey, full time, a game on at home today after a tough week getting it all prepared. It's ended up being 3-0 at home to Winterton. Give us your thoughts on the overall game.
First of all, credit to ground staff. They've worked miracles, haven't they? When you see the pitch from Wednesday to what it is today, and it's still not perfect today by any stretch, is it? But the fact that they put so much time and effort in, we're just glad we could reward them, with a result, and obviously the 3 points makes all their work worthwhile. So yeah, we're obviously pleased with the result. Perhaps not so much with the performance, but I think that's dominated by the weather, and it has been a horrendous day weather-wise. So. In days like this, it's about digging in and just getting the result, and that's exactly what we've done.
The last few weeks, we've struggled to find the back of the net. Obviously, scoring 3 today, it certainly helps, and it's not going to do any trouble for the goal difference. But again, not conceding. We've conceded 1 in, I think, our last 5 games. How pleasing were that in the conditions?
Yeah, a lot of doom and gloom around the place, weren't there? A lot of comments on social media and one thing and another after Monday. And, I think anybody that's watched us this season can probably see the way that we've played and obviously the style that we've implemented without giving too much away. So that we've had a lot of players missing throughout that period, still an handful of players missing today, so certainly no panic from us, and it was nice just to perhaps get a result and settle people down a little bit and say we are still in the mix. We've probably got the youngest squad in the league, and in terms of where we are in the league standings, we're in the playoff positions. There's 5 games to go, we're well in the mix, and it's exactly where we want it to be. So it's certainly no time for panic, certainly no time for doom and gloom, and as we said, a real good professional performance today, and obviously 3 points, and we'll look to move on to a big game on Tuesday.
First half, I think they turned us round at kick-off, trying to use the win to their advantage. How pleased were you that obviously at half time we managed to go in ahead right on half time? How pleasing with that?
Yeah, obviously I can see what they were trying to do. They've obviously won the toss and tried to get in front and give themselves something to defend in the second half, which is fair enough. A lot of teams would have done the same, but I think we'd have been pleased at getting in at 0-0 with the conditions we've played in. So to get in at 1-0 with a late goal from Stacey, we were ecstatic at that, and then we said just be patient and make sure we played on angles a little bit the second half, and don't just hit things straight and through to their keeper. The first time we got away, a real good, ball down the right hand side, good delivery from Ad, through a couple of bodies and Boiler with a compost finish at the back post, and sort of sets us on his way. And then obviously Burnsy bundles one in back stick from a corner, and like I said, we're pleased with the 3 points, but still a lot of big games to come, and we're not getting ahead of ourselves.
You've touched on those. Obviously it's a busy week ahead, hoping to have that semi-final on Tuesday. Obviously weather dependent with the forecast we've got. And then another big one again next weekend. What's your thoughts on the next couple?
Yeah, we're not getting any breaks from the weather, and I don't think when you're looking through the schedule of all the non-league, a lot of teams are struggling. So the weather gods aren't giving us any slack, but we'll definitely be wanting the game on, and the ground staff will do what they can to get that on. And like I say, it's a big game, first competitive game against our local rivals, and we'll enjoy that one. But it's about us stamping our authority and our style on the match early. And we're confident that if we do that, we'll get a positive result, and we can give our fans something to look forward to in terms of a cup final for a competition that we've never won. So, the aim is to create history, and if we can do that and be the first team, for this club to win the competition, that's exactly what we want to do.
Brilliant. Well done today.